So I decided to write up a post about Charlie Kirk on Facebook. And I was like, you know what? I'll make it a video too, because it's good. We're seeing that it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. He was a patriot. He was a person. He was a father. You have to respect the dead. I hate to be the one to break it to you. If you say that, then you truly do not understand what is happening in our country right now. Charlie Kirk was 31 years old. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Jupiter. Today, the transit Mars at the 22nd degree sat right in between his Sun and his Jupiter natal placements. The Sun is the 21st degree, Jupiter's the 24th. So it was separating conjunction from the Sun, but applying to Jupiter. The 22nd degree, the hard-ass Saturn degree, the known as the kill or be killed degree. I don't know if you remember earlier this morning when I was saying something's going to happen, something has to break, that Mars in the 22nd degree in Libra is going to ask for some confrontation. That was the image of a boy giving a bird water from a fountain. Yes, it's sympathetic, but like you have to do more. Like, what if there wasn't a fountain in the first place? Like, you have to put your ideals into motion. And Charlie did that the best. He showed that words have consequences. Today, the astrology made that crystal clear. If you're quick to remind us that he's a father, then I want to hear you say the same things about the ICE raids, ripping families apart. If you're disturbed by this one act of violence, where are the tears for like the children of Gaza and the other genocides that America has their hand in? Trump and Pete Hegseth's stupid ass, they just killed 11 civilians on a boat. Civilians. I ain't heard none of you that are crying about Charlie today cry about that. Where are your tears for the children in Gaza? Where are your tears for the separation of parents? Where are your tears for America not being America anymore? Because first of all, Charlie Kirk is not a Republican. This is not a Republican, Democratic fucking thing anymore. And I'm tired of it. You guys need to get that. He was part of a Christian nationalist, apocalyptic, death cult type shit. He aligns more with the Nazi Germany type of right. And he hated really anything that resembled a smidge of democracy. He hated women. He hated trans people. He hated gay people, black people, brown people, immigrants, single mothers. Oh my God. The list could go on because he didn't care about the lives of anyone else who wouldn't hold up white supremacy. In his own damn words, he said that he would force his 10-year-old daughter to carry a baby to term no matter what the circumstances were. He said empathy is made up new age hippie bullshit. Someone hasn't read about the teachings of Jesus. He said gun deaths are worth it. He said it. To protect the Second Amendment, we're going to have some casualties. He just didn't say out loud, I want them to be black and brown ones. You guys need to understand, those were his terms. And his death happened on his own terms. This man built his career spreading hate, pushing the Great Replacement conspiracy, amplifying anti-Semitic rhetoric, questioning the qualifications of black pilots or any blacks in a position of power. He has spread so many lies about COVID and the vaccines. And don't forget voter fraud. He has spewed anti-trans hatred, calling women back to their traditional gender roles. He encouraged rebellion during the pandemic, like the safety measures of the pandemic. He was like, this is freedom. And we all remember he pled fifth about where he was on January 6th. Guys, this isn't politics anymore. This is morality. If you care about one person dying, if life is just precious and all of them are precious to you, even if they spread hateful rhetoric and misinformation, then why aren't you crying for the innocents right now? You know why. I don't have to say it because I'm shoving a big fat mirror in your face. You can cry for his children because they did not pick their father. But I also want you to be crying for the children of Gaza, from the children ripped from their parents because of ICE. And cry for every life that his words and his ideology has endangered. I mean, at least Charlie's death was quick. Do you know how long starvation takes? Astrologically, it was fire today. His Sagittarius rising at the 18th degree, which is the other most hated degree other than 22, known as the be sick or healed. So that was squaring with the Sun South Node conjunction today. His Venus sits right on the next upcoming new moon in Virgo. His Pallas Athena, okay? That's where he has the 22nd degree natally in his chart. So that was trining the Mars, the transit Mars, because they're both air signs. Pallas Athena and Mars trine isn't about peace signs and wishful thinking. It's about the strategy of the collective, locking arms, taking a stand with swords in action. It's where vision has to turn into execution. Justice is not abstract here. It's demanding movement. Equality isn't a concept. It's a fight. This aspect reminds us that ideas without action are just ideas, daydreams, nothing. Today, the cosmos was like, pay up. They demanded that those strategies be carried out in real time. Even Trump is woven in to the transits of today. Pooh-wee. Trump and Charlie Kirk's Jupiter are in a loose conjunction that both got hit by the transit Mars today. And just to note, Trump natally has a Sun conjunct North Node placements. And that kind of mirrored today that we had the South Node conjunct the Sun. And his South Node sits right on Kirk's ascendant point, which is not far from the U.S.'s moon. The transit Mars trined the U.S.'s chart's natal Mars. Trines are usually positive for the most part. That's how they're explained. But this one just kind of shows that the cycles have been repeating themselves for a bit. Words are spells. Words summon consequences. Charlie Kirk said gun deaths were worth it. Today, his words proved to be prophetic. And now he will serve as the greatest pawn for the dictatorship he was trying to uphold. With that upcoming Virgo eclipse conjunct his Venus, because remember, your chart doesn't stop when you're dead. Conjunct his Venus and the U.S.'s natal Venus. And guess what degree she's at, baby? 22. The reverberations are just beginning. If you can't see how his words caused harm, then you are choosing blindness. And I'm telling you, this is not the time to choose blindness. That's not how we go forward. You're a monster in life, you're a monster in death too. That's what you all need to remember. Because this is all going down in the history books. You're going to be known as racist POSs. That one woman, Tori, who did the whole Hyundai, oh my God, that's going to be on her tombstone. There's a lot of things to see and say, but that's all I'll say for today. Happy Witchy Wednesday.